Hello, my name's Julie from So Unique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, a big hello and welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining me today. How is everybody dealing with the hot weather that we're having here in the UK at the minute? It's quite warm out there. I must admit, yesterday was really warm and I was really suffering with the heat yesterday. I wasn't in a very good mood. So I didn't really want to do anything, and I just didn't feel in the mood for filming. This is why I'm a little bit late with my vlog this week, but never mind. I'm here now, and I've got a nice drink of fizzy soda water in here, which has been in the fridge, and it is lovely and cool, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't think I've ever had soda water before, but it's something that Kevin discovered that we could have. It's got no carbohydrates, no sugars in, so that's okay. We both like it as well. Oh, well, I hope everybody's managed to get a bit of crafting done this week, whatever it is you're doing. I know I don't. To be honest, I don't really know what I've done this week. The week seems to have just flown by, and I'm thinking, what have I made this week? Not a great deal. I have done a little bit of shopping. As I said yesterday, I was in one of those moods. So I decided last night, I went upstairs in the quiet of the bedroom, put the fan on, and just sort of got my phone out. I thought, I need to get a bit of fabric. I don't really need any fabric, but I had been thinking on things I want to make, and as I've shown you before, that nice fabric that I got for some autumn trousers, well, I decided I need a black pair and a navy blue pair, and then that will be probably the three colours that will probably see me through. And because I generally wear navy blue trousers, I don't really have any black trousers, but I used to wear quite a lot of black, and obviously I wanted the autumn colour, so that's my three colours I'm sticking to. So that fabric's not going to be here until next week. What else did I buy? I bought some fabrics for a new project, which I will be starting later on this month. Right, I'll show you the fabric. If you remember, after my holiday I shared with you this lovely fat quarter bundle. It's a mode of fabric. I think it's called, is it called Forest Feast or something? I can't remember, but beautiful colours, flowers and leaves and toadstools. Anyhow, I looked on Etsy to see if I could find some more of these, and everything that I found was in America. So I went and just looked online, and I did find some. I think it was the cotton patch. So I ordered 4 bundles. So that's coming probably next week. And I did then find somebody on Etsy that's in the UK that was selling some of the fabrics off here, and I bought half a metre of 2 colours. Now I know this is in purchases, so bear with me. I will tell you what I'm making in a bit. Just let me get on with I'll just do the rest of the purchases. So yes, and this item is something I've really wanted to make for quite a while. But anyhow, we'll get on to the next thing. Now I've bought 2 other things. This is for, well, it's for the kitchen really, I suppose. Adele sent me a link to a video that somebody had made of all the new autumn items that were in TK Maxx, and I said to her, wow, we're going to have to go and get some of these things because they were really nice. Loads of things in. Anyhow, we went out shopping, we went to B&M, and I decided I didn't need any more autumn things. I've got plenty. I've got 2 big boxes of autumn things that, and I thought that's enough, so we didn't go. Anyhow, while I was in B&M, I came across this gorgeous little mug with the squirrel on, and snuggly seasons. I mean, that is lovely. I can just imagine having a nice hot chocolate. Even though I'm on a healthy kick at the minute, I'm still going to have the occasional hot chocolate, especially over the colder weather. And also I thought as well, soup. In an evening, maybe when I've come in from work or it's very cold or you want to snuggle down, a nice cup of soup. Homemade soup is the best. So I thought that was absolutely lovely. And I'm sure this was only about £3 or £4, I think. And they've got these in, and they've got the pumpkin mugs in as well, if anybody's interested in one, because I know before now they've all disappeared rather quickly. And the other thing I got is from Tesco. Now I had to go into Tesco the other day for a loaf of bread. I wanted one of those nice small nutty breads that they have, and I had to get Kevin's prescription. And I walked in and walked down the aisle, and I saw they'd got autumn wearing, so I went to have a look. And of course they've got some Halloween bits in as well, and they've got the pumpkin things in. And I thought, no, I'm not looking. Off I went, did my shopping, and then I went right the way around and come back again because I'd been thinking about this all the way around. Now, how beautiful is that? It's just a pumpkin bowl, and I think this was £6, and it's a nice size. And I thought that will sit in the kitchen on the worktop with all my autumnal wear that I've got. And they also had a pumpkin, an actual pumpkin with a lid on, like a soup bowl or whatever you want to put in it. And then it also got a salt and pepper shaker, which was a toadstool, which was rather nice. And I think Adele's going to go and get them for herself because she wants them. But yeah, I thought this was lovely because you can put some sweets in it, or, which I'm not going to do, otherwise I'll eat it, or put some nice autumn decorations in, like some pine cones and things like that. So I just hope I've got somewhere to keep it after I put my display away. Anyhow, so that's all I've bought this week that I can actually show you. So I'll put these over here. Right, well I'll show you what I actually want to make, what the new project is to go with these. Now, let's see if I can find my pattern. Oh, it's here. What I want to make is a patchwork jacket. Now, I haven't actually got a picture of a patchwork jacket. What I've bought, now I'm not sure how you pronounce this, whether it's Houvet Curve. It's a jacket and a coat, and it's from Megan Nielsen Patterns. So it's a digital download. So I think you've got 3 different lengths there. You've got a crop jacket, which I think comes to your waist, and then you've got another one which is slightly longer, and then you've got a bit longer one that probably comes definitely down over your bum, I would say. And I've seen a lot of patchwork jackets online, and I've always wanted to make one, so I'm going to make one. The pattern's all printed off. I've downloaded that. Can't remember how much I paid for it, to be honest. No. So it's going to be my autumn jacket for this year. So hopefully on the next vlog I might have started it because I'll not be able to wait when the fabrics come. And I did decide to buy the fat quarter bundles just for ease, really. So this is going to be fun because I've never ever done anything like this before. I've only ever made coats in patchwork, but making a patchwork jacket I think is going to be really nice. And the colours are obviously going to go well with, especially the trousers in the fabric that I bought that you've seen before. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Has anybody ever made a patchwork jacket before? If so, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what pattern you used and how easy it was to make. Oh dear, that should be fun. So I'm looking forward to starting that. I'll probably take the pattern to work with me next week and get it all pieced together. that'll be fun. Right, so the next thing I'm going to share with you is my knitting. Now, as you know, I'm knitting a sock with the Giddy yarn, Gobstocker ball. Well, I managed to actually finish the first sock, which I'm really pleased with. The striping is lovely, absolutely love this. The yarn is so soft, it knits up beautifully. So I've already got the cuff done on the second sock, so now I've finished this one, I'll be able to get on with the second one, because I want to try and get this other sock finished as soon as I can, because I'm going to make a pair of autumn socks. And I'm going to use what's in my stash. Now, I'm not sure what's in my stash, so I'm going to have to go and look through my box to see what I've got. So, because I want to join in the, well, it's a sock-along, it's a Strictly sock-along, because Strictly's starting a bit later this month. And it's, if you don't know who it's run by, it's Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, and she does a sock along every year, and you can cheat and do all sorts on it. And I know she's got a Ravelry group for it, and she gives prizes and that for all kinds of things. So that's what I want to do. That's going to be my evenings coming up for the end of September, right through for how many weeks Strictly is. I don't know if it's 6 or 8 weeks, but yes, I'm looking forward to that. Anybody else joining in with a Strictly sock along? If you are, let me know down below what you're making. It would be nice to hear from you. Right, well, the other things I've been doing are some dressmaking. And as you can see behind me, this is a Stevie top, and I'll just pull her in. I don't think I've shown you this one. I've got a new fabric collection in the shop, and I put it on the mannequin, and it's quite a nice soft cotton. So that's a bit of a fun make, so I'm probably going to wear that for work at some point next week. So yeah, I'll send her back a bit now. There we go. And the other two things I've been making, I'll have to get them. Right, this is the pattern. If you followed me, you'll remember seeing this pattern at some point. Now I've gone for B, so the sleeves are loose. I did think about making one like this, but I was just going to put some elastic in it, but I haven't done that at the minute. And that was quite an easy top to make. Round the neck is gathered, and the back has got buttons down it. You can see from the line drawings on the back. So I've said before, when I bought the pattern, I didn't realise it got buttonholes on it, and my machine tends to be it can be a bit temperamental with buttonholes. It'll do so many, and then it'll have a hissy fit, and then that's it, it's messed them all up. Anyhow, I'll just get the tops. I've got them on the back of the chair. I haven't got any pictures of these at the minute, but this is some new fabric that I've got in the shop, and this is a crepe, and it's very floaty. It feels really, really nice, and you can see the gathering around the neck there. It's just round there. I've actually never sewn with crepe before, and it did behave itself quite well, I must admit. But I certainly didn't enjoy doing the button part, because you have to fold the fabric over a few times, and I didn't like that, so that's why I didn't do any buttonholes. So I've cheated on the back. I have just, you can see, I've just stitched the buttons on, which I think look okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take my mannequin down to the shop next week and put these on display, and I will probably wear them at some point. Right, the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, is curved. It's got a curved bottom on it, but this feels really nice on. Now the second one, I got rid of the back button band, I just put it on the fold and I tweak the pattern, and that's your front. So I've got the nice gathering in there, and on the back I've put a pleat in there, and you know, it fits beautifully. And I was a bit worried when I come to do it because obviously the back fabric is quite wide across the back, and I'm like, okay. So what I did, I'd got the other one on the mannequin, and then once I'd sort of made the front and the back and it was all done, I popped it on the mannequin and then sort of pulled the back in to pleat it until the front and the back of this top matched the other top, so it were easy to do. And then I just stitched it up. So you've got a little bit of floatiness there because this is a nice viscose one, and this is called Autumn Leaves. So this one feels really, really nice on. So I probably will make some more as time goes on. I mean, these sleeves are fabric hungry, but they're really nice. It feels really lovely and drapey on. Really gorgeous it is. So I think that's all I've been doing this week. I've been trying to update sort of my Etsy shop a little bit. Scooch across. So that's been taking up some time. I did have a website that was run through Etsy, which I've taken off now because, as we all know, Etsy is a bit expensive on the fees and that, so I decided that the time was come to move that onto a different website. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So I've been researching and researching for weeks on end to find somewhere, and I have done now. So now it's just a case of building the website, I suppose, really, which I'm going to have to get Jake to help me. But I know there is an app that you can use to transfer things from Etsy to your website, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I think the videos, the vlogs, I'm not going to have a set day now. They will just go online as and when I've got time, and I've done some crafting. So if you don't see one off me next week, you know, there's nothing wrong. It's just I haven't had time to do, because I'm not sure how much sewing I'm going to get done. But I'm still going to keep on vlogging. I'm still going to keep on doing. There is one coming up on Saturday, and that's an unboxing video. And I think there'll be another unboxing video maybe the end of next week, because I know I'm due my Sew Hayley Jane box, which I'm not sure when that's going to arrive, but I know I've seen some people get in there, so oh, excuse me, it can't be too long. So that's going to be coming, but I just need to have a little bit of time to, like I say, work on the website, because obviously we're getting into the crazy season, aren't we now? Oh yeah. I get the dry throat again. Well, I think that's all I've got to share with you this week. So thank you for joining me. I hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this nice weather that we've got. Who knows how long we're going to have that for. And I will see you all again. Well, I'll see you all again on Saturday. And then I'll see you again at some point, probably next week. So take care, everyone, and happy crafting, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.